Hey guys, Mac from Atlas Martial Arts. So this video is going to be about a challenge for all the kids at the gym who are looking to get stripes when we get back to class. Just because you're out of school doesn't mean it's time to be slacking, doing nothing. There's still a lot of work to be done. We just got home, baby's home, everybody's safe and sound. So the thing I made sure I did when everybody started closing and doing whatever is I made sure I took care of myself. That's an important thing. So the first part of this that you kids need to learn is when things start getting funny, take care of yourself. And what that means is you look out for yourself. You kind of check. Because let's say I'm a piece of a machine and I, as a piece of that machine, don't care for myself. Well, what happens to the machine? Well, the machine itself falls apart, right? So let's say one part of a car starts hogging or leaking all the gas. Well, then the entire engine falls apart, or oil, or whatever it is, right? So as a part of a machine, we have to check and make sure that we are okay, right? So if I'm the dad of this family, well, if I'm not okay, how can I get up and help care for the baby? How can I get up and take care of Miss Mallory? How can I do any of these things? I can't do them, right? So step number one, take care of yourself. Now, how are you guys taking care of yourselves, right? You eating good? Are you training? You staying active? Or are you sitting out there watching some Netflix, watching some YouTube, playing some Fortnite, goofing off on some video games? All right, the best way to take care of yourself is to get out and play with the people that your parents allow you to play with. You should be outside, you should be running around. The air is wonderful right now, and you should be out enjoying that, right? So now, we've taken care of ourselves. Okay, now here's an example of not taking care of yourself. Let's say I'm a part of a community, and I go in and I buy all of the water, or I buy all of the toilet paper, or I buy all of the whatever. That is not really me taking care of myself. It is, but not in the context of something else, and that's the important part of this video. Taking care of yourself has to be within the context of the community. You are a part of a community. You're a part of a machine. You're a part of a group of people that work together to sustain life and quality of life and all these things. So as a business owner and as a person who lives here, I am a member of the Crestview community. Bigger than that, I'm a member of the Northwest Florida community, the Florida community, the United States, so on and so forth, right? So I have to make sure I'm taking care of each level of my community. So if I go and buy all of the supplies, am I taking care of my community? No. So there was a guy we saw on the internet, and what he did is he went and bought all the hand sanitizer and the wipes that he could find within miles and miles and miles and miles, because he was going to go online and sell it all for really expensive. Well, what happened to all the people that live in those areas? Well, now they have nothing. They have nothing. So he was not acting in self-interest. He was acting in irrational self-interest, selfish interest. There's a philosopher I like a lot that thinks that selfishness is a virtue, and she's right, but it has to be rational self-interest. And what that means is you have to put yourself in the context of the community, like I said before. Now, these words might be big, they might not make sense. So what I'm going to tell you is that if you're taking care of yourself, who also should you take care of? Well, your family, right? Your neighbors, your friends, all of these other people. Mr. Rogers always said, when things go funny, look for the helpers, right? And so the question is, are you one of the helpers, right? Very important that you're one of the helpers. You have to be one of the helpers, man. All right. The machines work really, really well when each part keeps every other part running well, keeps itself running well, then the machine runs great. So my first task, and this would be something you would have to just talk to your parents about. My first task for you in this stripe challenge is you need to find out, do your neighbors, do your friends, do they have what they need? Right? So we're always worried about, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Well, what about your friends? What about your family? Now, for you guys, it could be your family, right? Because you might be too small right now. Or when I say too small, you might not have the means to care for your community as a whole. But part of caring for your community would be caring for your direct family. So I would challenge you. Find something that you can do for your family, for your friends, for your community. Do, not just send money. You have to actively engage in a behavior that makes your community better and helps everything run better. But I need to know what that is, and the best way to get that to me, sorry, I'm getting little messages on here. The best way to get that to me is you can text it to the gym number or use WhatsApp. So you can send me a video of you talking about it. You can send me a picture, but what I want to know is, this is challenge one, what are you doing for your community? I need to know that, okay? Community, like I said, can be family, friends, whoever. But what are you doing? All right, let me know, guys. I miss you all a bunch. I'll let you know about next week. We'll get all this stuff figured out. This is not the end of the world. This is not the end of anything. I said it before, turn off the news, enjoy some family time. Life is good. I love you all.